blanket of these words here on some paper. So you might not know this, but if you're a large man and you're kind of anxious as a person, there's a science to walking around at night. If a woman is walking in the same direction as me, but like a little bit ahead, I find there's very little I can do to convince her that I'm not going to kill her. I can't just shout, no, it's okay, I'm not down with murder. Because that's exactly what a murderer would say in that situation. And I can't even walk at my normal pace. Because remember, you're a big guy. You're going to gain on her. To her, that's not a leisurely pace you're taking. You're Forrest Gump. You're slack-jawed, you're making eye contact, and you're just heading forward. And there's not even anywhere you can look. Because if you look straight at her, obviously, you know, that's creepy, you're just staring. But if you look around, you're checking for witnesses. So, you know, you gotta keep a ratio going. It's about 50% staring. It's about 10% staring. And, you know, it gets worse in winter, because, like, if you have a hoodie on, that's even sketchier. And you can't take that hoodie off. You can't start taking clothes off like you need a clean layer when you run away. You need to start putting clothes on. You need to, like, pull a scarf out of your bag, or put some mittens on, because no one's been murdered with mittens before. And, you know, it's about to get worse for me, too, because I'm about to move to Seattle. And that's a very big city. But I want you to imagine this entire scenario happening again, except then you have to sit down at a bus stop with the girl. Yeah, it's a big city, too, so you can't make polite conversation at the bus stop. You're just sitting in silence for 15 minutes with a girl that you just chased down at the dead of night. And then, you know, normally I would like look at my phone nervously in this situation, but you can't do that because you don't have the foresight to buy the mittens that you can use your phone with. So you're just stuck pounding away at your phone and it's not doing anything and you're getting more and more nervous. So at this point, you get on the bus, right? And you just hope that she's not getting off at the same stop you are. Because guess what? If she is, you're not getting off there. No. And you can't even get off at the next block, because that's only like 1 or 2 blocks down. The stops aren't that far apart. And, you know, 1 or 2 blocks isn't far enough for a woman that you just chased down through the dead of night, rode across the city with. You need more distance. So I'm a software developer, and I started thinking of how can I kind of help the problem. So I started thinking of an app. And this app would be a little map that you pull up, and other users of the app would show up on the map as little dots that you could run towards if you felt unsafe. If it hasn't hit you why this is a horrible idea yet, there's no limits on what kind of person can download your app. If you're a murderer, you just download the app, and it's Pokemon Go. Okay? And so I started thinking to myself, okay, how can I make this better? How can I make this idea work? So I'm tossing it around in my head and I think, okay, maybe you only show up on the map if you're near like 4 other users of the app. That could work. And then if you're scared, you can just walk towards the group of safety-minded individuals. But then, if I was a murderer, I would just get 4 of my best friends together and just go out like a mobile Pokestop. Right towards me. So I quit thinking maps. Maybe I should just get some Xanax. But yeah, that's it.